We have a few things to do early before it gets hot.
Looking at some before and afters, a little maintenance, and looking at plants that grow in the sun, the shade. Uh, Looking at some updates. Hope you enjoy.
This is definitely a full sun spot. Now these caladiums will get 6 or more hours of sunlight because they'll be right out in the middle of our backyard. And oh man, I ain't even realized I had an empty pot right here that I could use to put this soil in. Now I'm going with some Miracle Grow garden soil to completely surround the root balls of these caladiums. It's good stuff and it's drainable. I'm gonna go with these redwoods first. This one is a full pot of the flare caladiums, and we'll be putting that in this good soil here because what I dug out was sandy. Sandy soil is good for drainage because you do want them in drainable soil, but the Miracle Grow just adds more nutrients. So got them set up. Look how rubbery this plants look. That leaf is just shiny and thick and can handle the sun. Now, a lot of times the when you see your white caladiums, those are shade caladiums, but these are the thicker, proven winners white caladiums, and they will do just fine out here in the sun. And just the main thing with your caladiums, read the tags because a lot of the same colors require different sunlight. You get the full sun, and you get the part shade caladiums, which all require the same water. Now, the more sun you get, the more water, and you get the same colors require different sunlight. Look at that, the splashy dots on that, and we're gonna go and finish off the caladiums in this shade bed. Whoa, how did that get? We'll be adding them with this Carmen begonia. And I'm trying to get the point of view from the front porch as I look across this azalea down, and I can see how the caladium is clustered with that Carmen begonia, and you get those two different shades of red. Awesome. With the green margin on the leaves, and we'll be adding other caladiums in this area because this is one of the small places where we have shade in the yard, and I can see that this area is going to be good for the Carmen begonia because it's been here for a couple days now, and the leaves still look nice and glossy, and the blooms are bright red and are hanging on. This spot is good. The Carmen begonia doesn't seem stressed at all, and the flare caladium glows really good with that. They complement each other, and the green glossy leaf breaks up that red, and it's nice. So we went ahead and added some coleus on both ends, and more caladiums, more flash caladiums, and I'm still looking at these begonias, and they're doing really good in this heat, and I'm glad to take advantage of this small shade area. You see more leaves are coming out, opening up, and on this side, we still have more leaves opening up here. So we have some space between those two that we can put in some more caladiums, but this time we'll go with some white to break up this red. And along with those green glossy leaves and the coleus, it's going to be a nice arrangement. We have our Miracle-Gro garden soil here. We have our steel shovel, just in case we run into any rocks or anything under the soil. And that smaller shovel we'll use to fill the holes back in. Our white caladiums from proven winners are looking really, really good. They have a cooling effect when you look at them in the summertime. And they're going to go good with those flash caladiums and coleus. Look at the patterns in there. And they have a little more detail than the white pearl caladiums. The white pearl caladiums have more of a margin, a green margin around the leaves. And those from proven winners have more of a splashy leaf toward the middle. I'm hoping I don't hit any roots because these plants are really close to this bush. But so far, so good. I'm going to try to dig the holes twice the size so I can put in some good garden soil, some Miracle-Gro. And so far, so good. Now, this soil here is pretty good. It looks rich looking. There's organic matter. But I'm going to add this Miracle-Gro because it's going to add more nutrients and it's going to be drainable and it'll let the roots move freely to do what they're supposed to do to get some more water and more uptake on what they need. Now these colors here are nice and bold. We have that bright red in the middle and the coleus on both ends. That adds more character to this cluster of coleus and caladiums. And that begonia in the middle is just really nice with those glossy leaves. Got the soil in, and now gonna go grab one of these caladium to see how. Try to decide which one to put where, but let's see. I'm gonna go with this one. Look at the roots. The roots look really good and healthy. Got some thick roots down there, and they're not quite root bound, but I'm gonna loosen them up a little bit. I'm gonna spin this around so that the majority of the leaves are pointing toward the porch. I'm going to try to angle them so that they're toward the porch and toward the front as you would approach it from the front. Okay, they're going to go in, and I have enough soil in so that the root ball is completely surrounded. And this works out nice because they're a little taller and they sit over the rest of the plants. They're going to break up this red and look absolutely fantastic under here. And they are going to brighten up this area because this is a shade spot. One of the few small shade areas in our yards, front or back. Most of the areas are sun or part sun. So we're glad to take this opportunity to just get this space looking good, and it's in a nice focal point that'll be seen by a lot of people, and I can keep an eye on it to see what I need to do to keep it looking good. Let's go in close. We have the white caladium, and down under here we're going to fluff these out so that they can fill in. Now, there's different spacings on the label, but we were just going for the instant full look. So we'll just have to make sure we keep this watered. It's already been fertilized, and the colors are really vibrant for this shady spot. Wow. Look at that. We have the coleus here with that lime green border, the plum, the pink. In there, we have the heart to heart caladiums and this fern. Now, with that bed, this is where it usually catches our eye from the porch. And you come around here on the way to turn the faucet on. Right next to the path, you have this beautiful cluster of flowers. Well, cluster of caladiums and coleus with that beautiful begonia in the middle. Very simple bed to make. It's beautiful. And wow. That's all I can say about that. I'm glad we got this collection of colors and textures. Look at that shiny leaf and the way that flower just glows. The ultimate centerpiece with those glossy leaves and surrounding it, the red caladium and the eye-catching coleus and the white to break up the red. It's just simply amazing. Try it out. It looks good. Now, when we go to this other location, look at this multicolored coleus with the creeping Jenny trailing down and the pink calabrax. This is nice because you can still see the pot. The pot is short and squatty and is a major impact in this space. Hit the like and subscribe so you can get all our videos when they're being posted. Enjoy your day.